Yeah, it's probably time we get this show on the road and start insulting our, I mean, entertaining our viewers. Insulting. All right, that has sound. Entertaining our viewers. Insulting. All right, that has sound. Entertaining our viewers.
That's right. Let me try some Cat 6 wire.
Audio is pretty low.
That's right. Let me try some Cat 6 wire.
There we go. All right. I guess I have to do the intro.
Up to you.
Yeah. We could just start the show. What games are we playing this week?
Video poker and Qiks.
Okay. Oh, good. I did the description correct.
And so this is what happens when the all the adults are away. You get games like video poker, like the video poker.
There's adults. When did we get adults?
No. That's what happens when you get the adults. It's when the middle-aged juvenile delinquents that are running it that you get the fun games. So, yeah, I don't know if you heard, Ken, but I wasn't on the show Saturday.
I heard. How are you feeling now?
Oh, I half an hour after the show was over, I felt great. Yeah, I went to the hospital. Went and took a shower. Went to the hospital. They put a needle in my mouth, numbed the whole area. So I was talking like Jar Jar Binks. Drained out the infection.
My favorite Star Wars character. Yeah, deal with that, everybody.
Oh, you're not joking?
Actually, I think they should have made him the Sith Lord.
Oh, you're not joking?
I think that they chickened out and they were going to do it, and then they changed their mind when they got the backlash. But I think that if they would have done it right, made him the Sith Lord, and brought it all together, it would have been an excellent little arc. Hey, wait, there's someone knocking at my door. I hope they don't have pitchforks and torches. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Been over 5 minutes.
Okay.
Welcome to the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live, where this week we will be playing Qiks by Ryan Olsen for another week. So make sure you get your scores in for this Saturday's show. And we will also be playing Video Poker by Shoemaker, by Paul Shoemaker. Yes, I can talk. That great programmer of CoCo goodness. And we will also probably be playing other games because, well, you're allowed to, and that's just what we do around here. So, let's look at our fine wall of players and see who all we've got. Now, starting in the top left, we have that wonderful player from the South, Jim Rye. Greetings, Jim.
Greetings, CoCo Nation. How you doing?
And then following that, we have that silent player who always posts the great score, Exile in Paradise. Greetings.
Howdy, howdy.
Oh, holy crap, it's hot outside.
Then we've got that hot guy from the Midwest, Mark B.
Hi. Yeah. It's hot outside.
And then last
What's
but
going on
not
there?
least, we have that Sith Lord, Jar Jar Ken.
It's hot outside.
I'm not even doing a voice.
Oh, come on,
That,
you have to
that
now.
would
You
get me
changed your name.
so canceled.
You what?
That would get me so canceled if I did the voice. And
You
hey,
said
who
Jar
changed my
Jar.
name?
Hey, Misa play Coco. And so let's look out at our esteemed viewership and send a greetings out to the real Mr. Evil Dead.
Oh, he's booing us already? We
Thank
haven't
you
started yet.
thank you for joining us. And
And
remember
who keeps changing my name?
to click that like button.
Keeps changing my name.
Click it. Like and subscribe.
Yes, like, subscribe, follow,
Ring the bell.
ring the bell.
Jump into Discord.
Yes, that'd also be a great idea. Jump into Discord and join us so you can be one of the great people on the panel of players.
You can share your snark.
Now, I ain't saying these two facts were related, but we had someone who joined the panel once, and after they joined the panel for a while, they released a great CoCo game. So
Well, it definitely wasn't me.
no, you
Ow.
submitted a great score.
Was that game Neutroid?
It definitely wasn't me.
I cannot confirm nor deny these allegations.
Was that game Neutroid?
And why do I feel attacked? All right. So, let's see here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do we have 5 people and 2 screens?
Because I can't get my stupid computer to work.
And
Well-
I'm still doing this board repair.
Okay, well, how about instead of using the Commodore, you use the CoCo instead?
That one doesn't give us any. CoCos don't give us any problems. They just work.
Yeah, well, he said he was
Work,
using
yeah.
his. He said he was using a stupid computer, so.
So it's not the CoCo.
All right. So I figured it was the Commodore.
So it's not the CoCo.
What am I missing?
The CoCo.
Yeah.
No, I got my CoCo. I just.
Oh, so that's
I don't
how
know.
to do it.
You got any electricity?
Red light on, so.
In theory, right?
So in theory, I've got electricity.
Shocking.
Theory, right?
In theory, I've got electricity.
Oh, my kingdom for about a 1-foot piece of 6 cable.
Aha!
There's a box over there. Has about
Yeah.
500 feet in it.
Yeah, I only need about 1 foot of those. I got one somewhere. I just can't find it.
Or that cable right there. It's Cat 5, but you can just cut the ends off of it. I don't use it anymore. Press any key if the suits are red. Otherwise, press reset.
Okay. I finally got a picture. Now I just. Does anybody know where I put my SDC?
To your trailer?
Oh, crap.
Under the squirrel cage.
No, his trailer's halfway across the country.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
That's the one that left house with him but didn't make it.
Yep. Okay, let's see.
Oh. Curtis should be able to join us in about half an hour.
Way to threaten us.
Yeah.
Quick, we need to wrap up the show by then.
Why is
Quick, we need to wrap up the show by then.
interesting? Why is there like little things next to his name?
I need a piece of solid wire that is 0.7 millimeters thick.
Hmm.
Piece of solid wire that is 0.7 millimeters thick. Where's that piece of wire?
All right.
Ooh, I got above my starting starting credits. I got to do a screen grab.
I guess
Ooh, I
have to
got
go to
4 of a kind right off
Paul
the bat.
Shoemaker's.
I got 220 credits. That's probably going to be my opus.
Wow, I've never seen a score that high.
Yeah. I should probably take a picture of it.
Wow, I've never seen a score that high.
Playing this game, I realized how to become a millionaire.
Don't gamble.
No, start with $1 billion.
Hey, there you go. Don't gamble.
No, start with $1 billion.
Hey, there you go.
I got a pair. I got a pair.
Go ahead and dagger out on.
I figured I could at least put the demo on instead of sitting here stupid.
Uh,
I figured I could at least put the demo on instead of sitting here stupid.
I begin my vacation tomorrow. First I've had in years. Why, everything's wrapped up here. I could leave now. But wait, why not stick around and accept their congratulations in person? They'll take the first production boards, test them, and
You.
first time, every time, perfection. I wonder what Al will say. Maybe a promotion. I can just see his smiling face now.
Hmm. Sassafras.
But Al, you don't understand. I've done my job. I leave for the islands tomorrow at 7 a.m. I need this vacation.
Gee, that's too bad. Because you're not leaving this building until manufacturing can produce the product.
That could take weeks.
Yeah. Months even. Good thing you got the rest of the day.
Traitor. So much for establishing blame. I steadied myself and tried to review the problem. Good data was coming in, but nothing was coming out. The board's main function was to handle input data. The circuit in question took the data through a series of latches before storing it in RAM, or at least that was my plan. Somehow, the board was drowning the data before it got to the RAM. I had two questions: where and why? And I had to find out fast, or my dream vacation would disappear with the data. I'd have to find where before I could determine why. I resolved to start at the first latch and then slog my way to the RAM. Of course, there were 8 to 16 data lines to choose, not to mention address and control buses to chase. I could probe each line location by location with a scope, or I could learn to use the 1230. Gee, I hope it's in color. It had seemed easy in the videotape. Triggering, channel groupings, time base, timing diagrams, and state tables. I'd never used a logic analyzer before, but the 1230 seemed to be both versatile and fairly obvious to use. It was laid out like an avant-garde oscilloscope, a large CRT on the left with probe connectors and a keypad on the right. There wasn't a control knob or a BNC in sight. A few times the videotape came back to me, like it being a good idea to plug probes into the 1230 with the power off.
So, what wonderful things did I miss on the show last week? Last week and the week before. I guess I haven't been on for 2 weeks.
No idea. Wasn't there.
You weren't here last Thursday?
Oh, last Thursday? No.
Talking about this show.
Oh, this
Jeez.
show?
Little show.
Well, we played Qiks and we played Mind Out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that Mind Out was a pretty interesting one.
Yeah.
It's good for a basic game. I enjoyed that. Mostly basic.
Yeah, that Mind Out was pretty interesting.
Good for a basic game. I enjoyed that.
I attached a
Mostly
dip
basic.
to the input of the first latch and patched on 8 of the probe's color-coded lines.
And I actually scored pretty well.
Yeah, that was Mark's game.
Yeah. It was upside down world. We didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that was Mark's game.
Yay,
So
two
we've
there.
discovered then Mark is really good at basic games.
Yeah, either that or mind games.
Oh, I found a strategy that did do something. Reasonably well worked.
Either that or mind games. Yeah, it got me a score.
I found a strategy that did do something. And then since Sloopy bailed us on Saturday, we let the audience decide the next game.
Never let the audience decide anything.
Let the audience decide the next game.
Never let the audience decide anything.
Was there only one vote?
No, it was all of us, all 9 of us. There was about I think we had 3 or 4 games to choose from that were suggested. And I think we had 3 or 4 games to choose from. The poker one was the one that came out on top, but How you're going to score it, we have no idea. And we were just going to leave that to you.
Well, I ain't got to worry about it either.
How you going to score it, we have no idea. We're just going to leave that to you. So that's what Ken gets for leaving us alone.
Yeah.
So that's what Ken gets for leaving us alone.
Wasn't my fault. It was Sloopy. Wasn't my fault. It was Sloopy.
Ooh, I got 3 of a kind.
Took me a while to figure out I wasn't playing anybody on video poker. No, I keep losing.
You're not playing anyone. You're just losing money.
You're right.
So all the losses go to Paul Shoemaker's retirement fund.
Yeah, he's the house.
So all the losses go to Paul Shoemaker's retirement fund.
Hey, some breathing room finally. Hey, some breathing room finally.
All right.
The real problem was not whether there was a signal through the latch, but whether the board would pass final test. Had I checked the RAM? No. Had I checked to see
Yay! Discord crashed.
was there more I could do? Yes, because I have the rest of the day and 12:30.
Discord crashed.
The little asterisk by the setup title reminded me of the changes I'd made. I decided to save this test configuration before I got fancy. How had they done that on the video? Right. The menu key brought back the main menu, and B called the storage menu. Default was hardly memorable, but the message bar showed me how to change it. I moved the cursor down and off to enter the name field. I pressed and then held the up or down cursor key until an M. I entered it with a right arrow. The A I selected directly
Yay! Discord's coming back.
U and an I and covered the last letters with don't care blanks.
And Discord is back.
Security asked me if I really wanted to overwrite the previous setup. Pressing enter,
There you are.
I did. Then I pulled out my schematics and considered the problems. I had acquired a new tool with the
I must have been bad.
totally capped its power. Besides, I'd already
Upset the Discord gods.
wasn't even time yet
Well, when Discord came back, it put me in the
logical areas to probe.
Crota contact channel.
Just a reminder.
My last test was the RAM itself. I was reaching for the suntan oil when it happened.
Just a reminder.
Data line refused to change. My entire corporate life ended on a fat cigar.
Okay.
Appropriate time to panic.
Hey, I'm back down to 100 credits.
Good job.
That all of the data lines were toggling on the other latches.
Get rid of those pesky credits.
Had to toggle on this screen. It could change states just off screen or a million miles down.
Get rid of those
I might have to
pesky
scroll
credits.
for a long time to be sure, or I could take advantage of some 1230 features. I used the F key to quickly change its resolution. Now I could see the entire 2K sample and the line stayed low. But I still wasn't convinced. I I wanted to search even further, painlessly. I'd changed the 1230 trigger spec to search way beyond any 2K sample. My plan was to try high. The 1230 would scan the data for that condition until that change occurred, or I stopped.
Yay, 2 pair.
If I can figure out how to do it. Then I remembered the videotape. It said to change them systematically by running through the main menus in order. Time base, then channel group, trigger spec, conditions, and finally run control. Because a change in one sometimes required changes in the menus that followed. Take time base for example.
Scratching your back with a soldering iron is not a good idea.
Or an external synchronous clock would
It'll make the itch go away.
Yeah. And the T-shirt and
setting for the probes. But all I wanted was to make sure I had a fast enough clock to trigger any data.
and the T-shirt and
400 nanoseconds. Perfect. Pressing menu again, I selected
let fly the French.
lines are named and displayed. The default name seemed adequate, so I moved the cursor to radix to change the display format from hexadecimal to binary. The plus sign under
Yes.
automatically true when it went positive. Channel definition should
Welcome, Coconut Bob.
group. I had them in descending order.
Howdy.
To channel 0.
Mic check.
Looks okay to me.
Nope, we can't hear you.
Next, I punched up
Yeah.
short for
We take credit cards.
this menu defined when the 1230
check.
would trigger.
Mic credit card.
And fill memory.
We take credit
See if I can find Mike.
A window at the bottom conveniently displayed the current value or
Oh my God.
whatever field the cursor was on. In this case, A.
I just got a straight.
The trigger setup was fine. Oh my God.
Weird, me too.
Condition, which I could do by selecting the conditions menu. My first option was to change the condition name or symbol. I wanted something that would make this test self-documenting. I renamed A Bob
Wait a minute, wouldn't that be a royal straight?
and changed its don't care to 1. That means
I think royal straight is if you
would ignore the other line.
like start the ace down, isn't it?
Yeah. Ace, king, queen, jack 10.
Run control.
Yeah, I think that would.
And that's what I got. I mean, if it was,
Yeah.
Is Royal straight on the list?
I guess not. A royal straight, straight flush would be where they're all the same suit, but these are.
Yeah, there's no such thing. There's not a royal straight. It's just a straight. Ace high straight.
Yeah, because I've got 3 cards of the tank and then 2 cards of the mines.
Which seemed rather familiar.
King of Mines.
Yeah,
Now I've got to find what's keeping her down.
they look like little mines.
I shut off the system and visually traced the line to the fault.
So, looks like my CoCo 3 developed a few problems traveling across the country with me.
As I replaced the board and powered up the
It became Americanized and it doesn't like the Canadian setting.
That's pretty much it.
Did you open it and jiggle the chips?
Not yet. That's pretty much it. So I've got it. Good Lord, play on a emulator today.
Surely you jest.
So I've got it. Good Lord.
The horrors.
I know.
Call him Shirley. He's Jar Jar.
The asynchronous sample rate determines the resolution of the display. The faster the sample rate, the higher the resolution.
What is my name now?
Analyzers that rely on
He's the Sith
Canadian
Lord.
Retro Binks. Who keeps changing my name anyway? Or all of you? Is that probably correct?
So there's a way to change your name?
I don't know. Apparently. Ooh,
Slopey. Slopey
I'm
Malibu.
one card away from a royal flush.
Discord does just released a change where they kind of forced everybody to update their name.
Yeah, I'm holding out.
How did it change my name?
Yeah, but I don't think I changed my name to Canadian Retro Binks.
Yeah, it looks like I got
Or-
some Z's. Hold on, I gotta throw a cat across the room. Cat, will you just get? Hold on, I gotta throw a cat across the room. Cat, will you just get?
Slopey Malibu, Tom says hi.
I see. Greetings, Alex, in the studio audience.
Wait, we have an audience?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't change my name back.
I don't know how to change it in the first place.
You know, I can't change my name back.
Nope, my name's back to normal.
Oh, so is mine.
I'm thinking, who in our group here is a joker and would do something like that? Alan?
I was thinking about that Ken guy.
Now, why would I do such a thing, Darth Binks?
Probably because it's the most interesting thing that's happened in the show so far. Probably because it's the most interesting thing that's happened in the show so far. Yes, ma'am.
Ow!
So beautiful. How was your coffee? We're playing video poker. Loads of fun. Let me rephrase that. I'm losing at video poker. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I got a straight.
Okay, I'm broadcasting.
Sorry to hear that.
Why did I hear a growl from under my chair? Cat, what the hell are you
Somebody
doing?
doesn't want you to be on the air?
I guess. All right. Let me see what my high score was. I need to beat.
100. And 987.
Game on challenge. What was my last score? 6,900 or something? Well, I got to get over 20,000 if I'm going to beat Buck Owens.
Good luck with that.
I got kicked.
That is so weird hearing Mark B say that.
And I think Mark's going to beat Buck. I have faith.
My high score is 6,600 so far.
I think Mark's going to beat Bob. I have faith.
My high score is 6,600. I guess I'm going to use the joystick.
The currently selected mask condition was Bob, and I could see in the viewport at the bottom of the screen that Bob had don't cares for the upper 8 bits. I need to create
Oh, I got a 3 of a kind.
channel mask. I accessed the condition
Well, ain't you just as special as sliced bread?
16 bits set
No, more like pull apart or rip apart.
Ain't you just as special as sliced bread?
and while they were repairing the old boards and realigning the solder mask, I filled my comparison
9, 10.
by using the same
Back.
stimulus in the 1230. I could exactly repeat the test. on
Yeah,
the
of course.
If there were any differences now, I'd know the repairs were not
You gonna play?
But if the 1230 found no differences, my next board would be on the surf. I attached the first repaired board into the test fixture, scanned the waves, and pressed start. So far, so good. I pressed C to begin the compare function. If there were any differences in the two memories, they'd be highlighted on the screen.
All right. Cat, you need to go.
Run. The comparison found no difference.
I keep telling you, don't go up there, and you keep going up there.
Data from the
You need to go right now. Right meow.
All right, now.
Right, meow.
Ooh, 2 pair.
Go bug mommy.
After all, I'd gained a major productivity tool and saved Delvaux production schedule. With a little help, connect probes, access menus, start and stop acquisitions, use asynchronous change
If I were to bring in a ringer to play video poker, would it be held against me?
condition words, setups,
I don't know. Is he mad at you?
Absolutely.
and the timing diagram.
Missy plays poker a lot, so maybe I should have her play.
So
my
she's
game.
like a professional poker player.
Yep.
Sure. Let's see how good she
I
does.
lose at poker a lot.
So she's like a professional poker player.
I lose at poker also.
Sure. Let's see how good she
I
does.
lose at poker a lot.
Or I don't get to play. I lose at poker also. I don't get to play. Yay!
Well, bad news.
Bad news.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
All right.
See me here for 3 weeks instead of 2.
Which card should I keep?
Me. See. 3.
I checked your schedule. I'm already a week ahead of
All of them. Keep all of them.
Okay, keep the clubs.
Turns out
See?
do all
You got a pair.
anything.
All of them. Keep all of them.
Okay, keep the clubs.
Don't get the idea that I was
That's a clubs,
watching a videotape.
and that would be a spade.
Some basics. But the 12
Interesting.
invites you to become an expert.
That's a
It's easy to learn interface and built-in
that would
helps
be
lets you concentrate on concepts instead of
All right, which one should I keep?
It features a good manual
Clubs? Both clubs?
and even a test circuit for practice. Now I needed
One pair. See?
to learn all of its capabilities. A little time like
Now what do I keep?
on the plane.
2
Oh, I
jacks.
got a flush.
Hey, don't sweat it. You can fly for half price.
1 pair. I see a trend here. You have a nice pair. Well, you just got 4 pair in a row. See? Nothing. Nothing. I play nothing. You, nice pair. Huh? No. It's just that a pair of face cards is nothing. You have to have jacks or better for a pair. So it's just that a pair of face cards is nothing. See? Nothing.
So if I can get it down to 0, should I submit that score to make sure that I beat Ron Delvaux?
I like it.
Will it let you do negative?
No.
Can I borrow from the house?
Yeah, they don't.
Will it let you do negative?
Can I borrow from the house?
Yeah, they don't.
Ooh, still
please.
alive.
Yep. Please put me out of my misery. Please lose. Yeah, one more
Nope,
loss.
still alive.
Ooh, busted.
Oh my god. Come on, take my money. I want to be done with this.
There we go. I am submitting a score of 0.
Game over.
Submitting the score of 0.
Mhm.
There we go. I am submitting.
Every game
Well-
just to 0 eventually.
So the poker game says it's a standard edition. That implies there's going to be other editions to follow.
Yes.
There's an MC10 edition already, and the CoCo 3 edition is coming.
That implies there's going to be
And then you've also got the Poker Squares edition.
He might join us tonight.
Who?
Paul Shoemaker.
Oh, sweet.
No, I was thinking he might. I was guessing since we're doing this game.
Where's Qiks? Okay. Oh, there it is.
No, I was thinking he might. I was guessing since we're doing this game.
So is this joystick controlled?
What?
Oh, I see Nell Curtis Boyle has snuck in.
Yeah, I'm just answering a couple of messages here before I fully partake. Yeah, I'm just answering a couple of messages here before I gotta remember how to play Qiks. Does anybody know if it needs the
Don't
right or
die.
left joystick?
I was doing right joystick. I played it a few minutes ago.
You're correct.
Just don't use the wrong joystick.
Alright.
How
Greetings,
do you vary
Frank.
the speed on this one?
And you don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You only have one speed.
That's odd.
Greetings, Frank, and welcome, Scott. And such language in the chat. Oh my God. This is a family-friendly show. You have enough for everyone?
Dysfunctional is a kind of family, right?
Yeah, that's the best kind of fun.
Dysfunctional is a kind of family, right?
Yeah, that's the best kind of fun. Yay, we're up to 7 players.
Oh, so do you only get one draw?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so do you only get one draw?
Mr. Evil Dead, yeah, but it's for a family gathering, so keep it in the family. Mr. Evil Dead, yeah, but it's for a family gathering, so keep it in the family.
By adjusting the time spent in the station or by varying the speed of the train along the track. Each train has its own onboard computer to drive their network.
Boy, I'm no good at this.
Physically linked to the control center. As the train approaches,
I'm no good at this.
destination, which the train computer confirms. The doors on the correct side, the signal. Timetable
Is a pair worth anything?
Only if they're
jackets
face.
are better.
Oh. Is a pair worth anything?
Only if they're face.
Computer sorted.
speed is appropriate for the location. But there is no train up.
Son of a beep.
In addition, if there is any mechanical use or failure, it also saboteurs the train.
Your mother was a Oompa Loompa.
Toast. Your mother was a toaster.
Ooh, 88%. Hey.
Oh, there you go.
And I did it.
Geez, how long does it take to redraw your high score?
Do what?
Yeah, okay,
It looks like it's
about-
slowly drawing the high score in the background with the little Qiks animation here, and I'm waiting for it to finish so I can get my high score screenshot.
Oh, yeah.
About 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, it takes a few minutes.
Joy.
Just go back in the show and rewind to where you see it and then take a picture.
I mean, you can keep playing in the meantime, and if you get a higher score, I mean, just leave it afterwards when you're done playing. I mean, you can keep and then get your screenshot after the show.
I think I remember why I played the Tom Mix one more than I played the Spectral one.
Yeah, the Qiks goes through the.
This is closer to the arcade, mind you, for appearance and stuff. The not having two speeds, that really sucks. I really thought it had two.
So, thinking about this, Ken, so for scoring, since you start off with 100 credits, anything above 100 credits is your score.
Wherever you stop is your score.
Or we can get a screen grab.
I would just say try to get the highest score you can. So minimum score would be 100.
Ken, you better throw that squirrel another peanut there.
Am I frozen?
No, you kind of you broke up pretty good there for a bit.
Well, as I said, huge thunderstorms rolling through here right now, so power is flickering and everything else. And
So squirrel scared, hiding under the wheel.
good thing CoCos aren't susceptible to like power surges and stuff. So
Just a word out there to Frank. 4+ hour show. I would love it. I could use a good nap. And why aren't you on here playing? You can play video poker. It requires 2 buttons, and that's it. You can use one hand for that. Just need the shift and the arrow keys. And
3,
even then
4,
you-
5, 6, 7. I've already got a flush.
Yep.
A straight.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. I've already got
One of them.
a flush. A straight. That's worthy of a new high score. That's worthy of a new high score.
This is the cognitive feature as far as commercial aircraft are concerned. Central pedestals, the place a small side stand. Gone are the mechanical dials and indicators, and in their place, screens. But the innovations are not simply in the cockpit. The very shape of the plane is new, with thinner wings at an angle to the body, which allow more efficient flying. These design changes are possible only because of the computer. Power and control surface settings have to be set with the precision only a computer can give. There must be no extraordinary strain on the more fragile structure than before.
After playing video poker for a little while, I realized I'm never going to Vegas to make my fortune.
Hey, I've been to Vegas twice and haven't dropped a dime in either time. Hey, I've been to
You
Vegas
just
twice and haven't
look
dropped a dime.
Couple $100. So 5 minutes or so.
Doesn't help when the Qiks changes sizes so largely. Sometimes it's like 1/3 the size of the whole screen.
Yeah, the arcade version was like that.
Complain? Complain? Oh.
Mr. Gay Dave, no, I am not.
Cat, don't bite me.
Ooh, 80%.
Cat, don't bite me.
If the cat's biting you, Mark, then you probably deserve it.
It means I'm tasty.
He's just figuring out the right recipe for when.
Usually my
hard
cat's
to-
just has
Figuring out the right recipe
my
for
cat's
when-
just trying to figure out if I'm dead or not, and if I'm dead, then they're good.
Figuring out whether you need salt or pepper.
I don't think my cats would care. They would just bow down. I don't think my cats would care. They would just bow down.
It is a big improvement in safety to have all display everywhere. With such displays and computers, you have the possibility.
Get away from me. Yeah.
I haven't figured out how to do that T thing yet.
Got to do it from the top, pretty much as close to center as possible.
But it's like, what's the...
Got to do it from the top.
So, like, how do you do this?
You have to start it in the center.
It doesn't have to be in the center. It helps, especially if when they spawn new ones, they're in the middle. And if the T is in the middle, then it traps them. See my screen?
Yeah, because I mean, I've done that a lot, and I've never gotten them trapped.
See my screen? 85.
Why don't I see anybody there is?
Oh, come on.
Then he just shot straight over at me.
Oh, here
And
we
shot
go.
straight over at me.
I need a 10 of spades, and I got a royal flush.
Okay, you start with a T like that, and
Really? You
then
got a royal flush? Well,
Almost. Darn.
oh,
start with a T like that, and then,
Yes,
you got
God,
to
I
cover
had that problem several times. Where it just all of a sudden shoots straight over to where you're at.
Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna remember why I played the other Qiks now.
Boy, I hear a lot of complaining coming out of this crowd.
Ken, I'd rather be playing the Naboo at this moment.
Ugh.
What's wrong with the Naboo? It's got good.
Nothing wrong with the Naboo. I just would rather be playing it than this game.
Well, you don't have to play that. It's different.
Well, I gotta at least, make a try at it.
Has anybody made a 6809 card for the Naboo yet?
Hmm. Mr. Evil Dead, no, I'm playing Composite.
And now it won't let me move at all. What the hell?
And I've been able to get a spiral within itself somehow.
I'm moving every direction. It won't move. I think I found a bug.
Yeah, way every once in a while. When you do small motions, like it's on a pixel boundary, and you're
It's like it gets trapped within its own little box.
Yeah, and the other guys can't even get to it. I'm
Nice.
immortal now, too, on top of it.
You can't move, and you can't win, and you can't die.
I can reset.
Sounds like life.
Sounds like Cocoon.
That was annoying.
I mean, I don't know if that's more annoying than when you can't move and you die.
Now we're going to play it at double speed, because that should make it easier, right? Yeah, here we go.
Did not realize that was an option.
Oop. I die quicker anyway. Way quicker.
Now you definitely need the 2-speed.
Oops. Wow, that was quick. You just need VCC to emulate the Gimme X. I can play it at triple speed.
You can have VCC kick it up to turbo mode.
Yeah, but then I can't even see what I'm doing.
You can have VCC kick it up to turbo mode.
Yeah, I think it's got enough turbo mode going as it is.
I completed a screen though for the first time. I'm already doing better.
I wish there was keyboard controls. Also wish my video cable wasn't crapping out.
Ah, whoops. There, that was a high score. I don't want to take as long to display my high score. That's even better. There, that was a high score. I don't want to take as long to display my high score. That's even better.
This is a circular argument. The computers will not fail because there are 5 of them. Anyway, if they do fail, the plane can be landed manually. This is not part of the training design because the computers will not fail.
Good move.
Maybe due to their future plans, future Earth will be designed aerodynamically unstable. They simply will not fly.
Wow, I suck at this game.
I agree. Qiks does have some movement problems.
Yep, I have to agree with that too.
Yeah, so do I, though.
I agree. Qiks does have some movement problems.
It's not a horrible port. It's a little closer to the arcade visually than the other one, but we'll have to ask Ryan because I'm actually trying to get him on the show for an interview. The guy that wrote it. I think it's Ryan Olsen, isn't it? We'll have to ask Ryan because I'm actually trying to get him on the show for an interview.
Maybe we can get Nick to do a more arcade accurate version.
We can't even get him to do not do new Neutroid for the 5th time, so I don't think there's much of a chance of that.
He would just fix it up on another. He would just fix it up on another.
Maybe I learned how to port a game. I don't know. Well, it also doesn't really work the same as it does in the arcade version. On this, it only traps them when they respawn. Baby.
Hey, you got a pair of kings. Ken, are you trying to talk? Ken, are you trying to talk? Yeah, I think he's trying to, but there ain't nothing coming through.
You sound like a speaking spell.
Intermittently.
I think he's trying to, but yeah, I think we get it every once in a while.
The wheel is
I'm
spinning,
still
but
on.
the wheel is spinning, but the hamster is dead.
So it's just going wheel, 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 wheel. Check his whiskers and see if they're all curled up and burnt.
hens or the hamsters?
The hamsters.
Yeah, that storm's probably going through and killing his bandwidth.
What we're doing? Good Lord.
Oh, I'd better go back to single speed, I think. Oh, does it start up? There we go. This game is just a bit frustrating.
To give separation there is important. No, you wouldn't. Is what comes to the particular decision that you're trying to make. Okay, once we've done that, we would move through listing our alternatives, and then the next thing that we would do would be to get down over here to taking a look at screening the musts. The purpose of screening the musts is basically the separation between those that must be included in whatever alternative you may select, and others that you're looking for to particular degrees. Regulations and things like that. The market share would be eliminated as an alternative.
So you've established some rules say that the market share must be at least factor 2.
Right. Then what we would do is after we've completed that, we would go back and the next step would be to move over here to compare the wants. And what we're doing comparing the wants is establishing the demand value to what we've already established the relative value. Now what we're going to do is to take each of the alternatives and screen it against these one objectives to find out just how well it meets them. Okay. Completing that, we would go back and any decision is jeopardized severely if we do not determine what the risks would be involved in this determine what action to be taken. And then the last thing here would be to make the cost price, which would bring up on the screen all of the alternatives that we have selected here, showing the one which is your highest rated score with the worst risk that you have in each one of those.
Lower price per unit. A little bit of advertising.
In a range of recommendations, we may be.
Over to Bill. That risk. How long will it go through that process? Risk through a real quick.
My experience of working with clients is that make a decision maybe a couple hours to depending upon the
And how sophisticated does the user have to be in establishing all those criteria?
We don't have to sophisticated program. It's very straightforward and mostly on data and not
I got a little bit better. By little, I mean very little.
Do a large number of what if scenarios, thousands even.
Can't believe that worked.
Yeah, I got done. Y'all have a good evening.
Okay, see ya.
Cheers.
So when I get to this poker game, what's the goal? Just try to get a high scores or high most amount of credits as possible, or?
Yeah, try to get more than 100.
So when I get to this poker game, is that what you start with?
Yeah.
When you're tired of playing,
Well, if I had that philosophy, I wouldn't have been playing Qiks quite a long time ago.
I'm still playing Mind Out time to time here.
I still haven't even tried that one.
It's a lot of fun, actually. Well, I guess it's fun for me because I tweaked the disc version to work, I guess. I don't know. I still haven't seen the final level.
Oh, there's a certain amount of levels?
There's 7. And there's apparently an animation at the end that...
Of Qiks?
No, Mind Out.
Oh.
Last week's game. I was just saying I'm still playing that one from time to time.
Holy cow.
One more and I switch to poker.
94%.
Yeah, that was my highest one too. Not that you could tell by my score or anything, but
Damn it.
I had a 99% last week, but it was a total glitch.
I think glitch is this game's middle name.
$12,110.
Offer.
That's my high score so far.
Ah, I am switching the other one.
Well, if I hit 0, I'm calling it a night. Well, if I hit 0, I'm calling it a night.
Oh, I'm going to go RGB
All right.
here.
You wait 2.5 hours, you can call it morning.
Hey, what are the keys or controls for this?
For poker?
Oh.
Arrow keys and spacebar.
Arrow keys and space. Hey, what are the keys?
Arrow keys and spacebar.
Oh, okay.
Well, I should say left and right arrow key and spacebar.
Yeah.
Well, I should say left and right arrow key and spacebar.
Wow, that was great. I might not even last as long as I didn't Qiks in this one.
It takes a while for your money to go down, so you've got a little bit of play.
Woohoo! I got a pair. Oh, I'm back to 100. Look at that. Is that good?
Yeah.
Ooh, flush. Heck am I running here? It's bothering my system so bad here. Oh, I just got a ton of tabs open on Firefox.
Basically what you do is you multiply the probability times the outcome and add them up. 0.2 times 30, 0.5 times 10, 0.3 times minus 10, and you get an expected value base. It's much like if you had a coin for a $10 bill, you'd say, it's worth about $5 to me. 8 looks better than minus 11, you might see, so you would choose the market value forward. And again, multiplying 0.4 times 8. From the research managers, the value that is associated with the venture. Better than zero. Probably go ahead. It's a whole different topic.
What else can you do? Then we get into this.
Okay, let me tell you a little bit about the program. Basically, it has the usual Lotus line. Menu for structure. Structure is inputting information. Evaluate. Where do the numbers out here at the end come from? Well, you might have very much like the Monte Carlo evaluation, a Lotus spreadsheet. This is not running Lotus, but it runs Lotus or IFPS or Symphony or Excel. Analyze is trying to milk all the information.
Almost straight.
Much larger tree, there's a lot of information. Let me just show you the plot. It's done very simply here. And I'll just plot the probability distribution in just a form. Go ahead.
You're going to plot the same kinds of outcomes we saw in numbers in that tree before.
Correct. That's exactly what I'm going to do. There's a lot of tailoring you can do to the output here. But this is a similar to what we saw before. Here's the histogram, fairly simple form, but we find we always get the results after.
Scott Cooper says V-Poker is fun to play. It doesn't make you mad. Nope, just makes you poor.
Oh, it makes me mad. I hate being poor.
Actually, it doesn't even actually make you poor because it doesn't take real money.
No, but at the time, suck.
Yeah, it's a certain.
Poker does make me mad. I'd rather play blackjack.
I'd rather play Neutroid.
You're insane, though.
Hey. I'm not insane.
That or you have no taste, so I take the insane. Is Ken still on the call, or did he have to drop off because of his bandwidth problems?
I think he had a
yeah, it looks like he dropped off.
Involuntary disconnect. Oh, son of a kumquat.
on, fellows. And I'm doing just as well as this here as I do in Vegas. On the very rare occasions I pump in 5 quarters, which is like once per trip.
Now you can use VGA, EGA, Apple Mono, and multi-scanner monitors on the Mac. A fledgling firm called Lapis Technologies has unveiled a new kind of video board for the Macintosh SE and Mac 2, which allows the Macs to use a selection of different full-page and other video displays. The use of these monitors will enable users to view parts of a spreadsheet or page layout normally left unseen because they exceed the Mac's screen capacity. Display Server, as the program is called, will cost $449 for the SE and $499 for the new bus version. When is a document not a document? When it's stored in a computer at the White House. In the White House, a document isn't considered official until it's been printed on paper. But several groups are going to court to try to change that. They were concerned by the difficulties encountered during the Iran.
Yay! It crashed again.
Many communications shared by Oliver North, Robert McFarlane, and Admiral John Poindexter were confined to electronic mail. While some of those communications may yet exist on electronic mail,
We had to clean underneath the water cooler.
they weren't on paper. And what's not on paper isn't.
You don't like that scented water, eh?
Now, where'd everybody go? We had 7, now we're 3.
You don't like that scented water, eh?
Uh-huh.
Where'd everybody go? We had 7.
Actually 4.
Maybe Ken's internet is so bad it took them all out.
Could be. He was to the point where we couldn't hear him anymore.
I'll give him plenty of time to Photoshop his scores then. So I could Photoshop too, as well as these 2 games, so I can't even do that. So I could Photoshop too, as well as these 2 games, so I can't even do that.
As a 16-bit microprocessor and operates for more than 2 hours with full battery charge. IBM Japan's salesman
I lost.
Yeah, I'm heading that way myself.
I'm gonna go post the score I did get. And call it done.
Oh, yeah, 3 of a kind right off the bat. That's good.
So I guess my 112 isn't too bad, but doesn't compare to that 220 or the 180.
Is that what your high score is so far?
On this poker, yeah, 112.
Ooh, 3 of a kind.
I think my highest was 150. Yeah, 150.
This poker, yeah, 112.
Just got to play it long enough to get the way it's necessarily.
Son of a... I'm quiet.
No, that's not gonna work.
Post Office Box 701, Kent, Ohio 44240. Program date
Didn't Paul say he had a cheat code so you can get a royal flush by tapping some special keys?
There's a poke or something.
Time to bring out the MAME debugger and play this game again.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna call it a night.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna call it a night.
Might do 1 or 2 more games of Qiks after I end this. I'll take a gamble. Sand sucks anyway. Nope. Wow, I suck.
You'll learn how to do your income taxes using fees, TurboTax, or tax prep, and we'll show you how to make money. Maybe with programs like Windows on Wall Street and eSwap, an online do-it-yourself stock market trading program. Also, PC-based home banking and a visit to the IRS.
Come on, go in there. Yeah, go in there.
Computer news, my pick of the week, coming up next on the Computer Chronicles.
Ah, you son of a...
One change I would suggest for Paul, if he's listening, is maybe put a little bit of an audio cue that you've held a card. Instead of just dead silence and a little word hold. Just a little clicker, something a little bit different. Okay, need an ace or 9. Go. Of course not.
Oh, waffles.
Oh, full house. That was brown bad. But only a 2 pair.
Exactly. And when you have the CD version, there's an audio voiceover that comes on, actually explains what's going on and helps you get started.
So show me what my accounts would look like.
So once you're set up, you would have your account set up. Let's start. This is the first thing you'd see. This is our.
You son of a...
And you go into the register.
I'm quiet.
That's right. Register. But the difference is that Quicken uses the power of the computer to make data entry even simpler. So data entry, for example, is just a couple clicks. And then plus,
I see somebody's playing with, is that the MC10 version? No, that's the composite RGB swap there with gray cards, I presume. I see somebody's playing with, is that the MC10 version? No, that's the composite RGB swap there with gray cards.
and you reconcile the account that you want. Okay, you enter in balance.
Mm.
Presents all your
Oh, what am I doing? Got a pair.
This is sort of my statement. I have the bank statement. I click, click, click.
Right, done. By simply highlighting the transaction. Done. It'll tell you that.
The thing I like about something like this is you can see these sort of reports and these graphs and really find out what you're doing with them. Part of this work.
Okay, a great way to see what you're doing is using Quicken's graph. For example, you can see what your income and expenses were for the month.
Yeah, no, it's my video cable on my RGB to HDMI.
Oh, okay.
Down and see just where your money is going. You can see that, for instance, a lot of your money went to your mortgage, but wow, we spent a lot of money down there. What was that? If you double click again. Exactly, and it shows you. Now here.
Go in there. Yeah, go in there. Go in there. Ah, you...
You have something that helps me manage investments, right? Is that called investment or something?
Yeah, it's a new feature in Quicken Deluxe. Is something called Investor Insight. This is a combination feature and online service can get up-to-date information on stocks and mutual funds. And what you would see on screen is you see the performance chart of the price and the volume chart. What they found is that people, when they read these charts, they like to see if there are news stories related to the company on a given day. So we've added red dots here. Each dot you can see a news story. The way it pops up. So it's made process of
this comes with a database and stuff, and I can go online and continue to update that. Right. Last point, now, you guys also now make TurboTax. And I assume one advantage of Quicken is when it comes to tax time, I can just dump the data from Quicken into TurboTax?
Exactly. There's something called TaxLink in TurboTax that allows you to specify which features or which categories you want to go into which line item in TurboTax. You'll be able to see exactly which item which line
So if I do a good job each year of check my stuff with Quicken, it saves me a lot of time when it comes to tax time.
Exactly.
All right, thanks very much. Well, there used to be a lot of tax preparation programs out there, but not anymore. They all bought each other out, but you still do have some choice. And another product you should look at for doing your taxes is Kitchener's Tax Block Financial. Gene's going to tell us about that. First question I have is these Intuit guys have a good deal. You know, they've got Quicken and they've got TurboTax to go right into. Do I lose something by doing something like Tax Cut?
Not at all, Stuart. If you use TurboTax or Tax Cut last year, you can import your data into this year's Quicken Tax Cut program. Or if you use Quicken or Managing Your Money or Microsoft Money, you can import the data right in. You don't have to re-enter it. I've set up a Quicken file, for example. We'll just double-click on it, and that's it. You've got it in the tax
So I can
form.
import my Quicken files or my old TurboTax.
Correct. This feature is unique to Tax Cut. It allows you to edit that data and make sure that you've got everything you want and that it's going where you want, that it's going to the form you want it to go to.
Are there any real differences in these tax preparation programs?
They all do a fine job on your taxes. We feel that one of the value-added features of Kiplinger Tax Cut is expert help from the Kiplinger editors who've been helping Americans with their taxes for 72 years.
There we go.
I know when I'm doing my taxes on the computer, I'm not sure if something...
98%.
98, that's good.
That's correct. Now let's just take a look at the question and answer interview, which is the core of the intelligent help. We ask you questions like your professional tax
98%.
preparer would, and then based on your answers, the returns. We don't ask questions that have any value to you. And let's say, for example, if you have dependents, we start asking you about dependents and then filling in the form.
So I don't have to know. Basically, Tax Cut will interview me. I'll answer the questions. It'll tell me what to do.
Exactly. Exactly. And as you see, if you want context-sensitive Kiplinger help, just open it up and it comes up right there in the program. If you'd like to see the IRS instructions, you can also go online. There's a instruction for Form 1040.
I've got all the IRS documents here. I've got the calendar to go to.
Right there online.
And you've got video clips and audio clips too here?
We certainly do. As a matter of fact, let's say a home office deduction. That's one a lot of people worry about. They worry about whether they worry about whether they're going to get audited. They worry about whether or not the IRS is going to come after them. So we give some video help here. There's more than 2 hours of audio and video on this CD-ROM.
The red flags that supposedly guarantee an audited tax return. The one that's most talked about is the home office deduction. You know, this is the one that lets you write off the bill.
There's a lot of the stuff I can do. Not only be interviewed by these guys, I can ask them a question. They'll give me a
Oh, nice.
You can go directly to the forms, which a lot of people want
Very
to do.
clutch.
And fill it in directly. Here's the familiar 1040. Then we audit the tax return.
Woo!
We point out information. And we point out
How's that 93% when the other one was 98%?
Funky math.
No doubt. FDiv bug?
Yeah. There was no div on the 6809, so.
your tax return, get a snapshot of your tax situation, and most importantly, entries, so that if you want to change something, say you want to change charitable contribution, in the review, you don't have to go back right there, and then we recalculate the whole return. You can do your state taxes for 23 states and carry this data directly into the state form. You then let me check more than 100 forms of taxes, all of which are accepted by the IRS, and all the state forms.
Just about at a straight flush.
These things cost about the same as tax cut.
They're comparable, but there's a lot of very competitive pricing going on, and the street price is if the time crunch is on your side and you don't have an option to drive to an office and pick up a form, you can still download it to your computer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
The IRS website contains all the tax forms and publications produced by the IRS. Both the forms and the instruction list can be read online or downloaded from Adobe Acrobat. Like all electronic data, the IRS instructions can be changed almost instantly, with no overlapping tax legislation. Emily DeBrin, a newsletter publisher in Walnut Creek, California, found out about the IRS site from her Macintosh Users group and quickly discovered its advantages.
I was looking at it, and I quickly gave it a try before I went any further. And also what I've discovered on the site is they've got updated news, sort of an up-to-date newsletter that they're updating as tax regulations are changing or anything. Just the other day I saw something on mutual.
Who's still left on the call?
Hmm?
Who's still left on the call?
Let's see here. Me, you, Coconut Bob.
Yep, I'm here. There's sound in video, Poker?
Yep. Not much, but like there's clicks when it plays the cards out, and when you win or lose, or when you win money or you spend money, it'll do a raising tone or a dropping tone. Like there's clicks when it plays the cards out, and when you win or lose, or when you win money or you spend money, it'll do a raising tone or a dropping tone.
That'll work. 96%. I only draw 2 boxes.
I'll match my score again. Very briefly.
Hey, my score is boob.
About to die in video poker.
Ooh, new high score.
Oh, there is and a pair of kings.
So how you liking the video poker, Curtis?
Well, like I said, the only thing I would change is I'd have an audio as well as a visual cue when you select a card. Just a little clicker beep or something. That's about the only thing I changed. It looks good. I mean, it's lower res on purpose. Would run on the MC10, but with the custom colors on the CoCo 3 detection here, which is not the full CoCo 3 version, obviously. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's lower res on purpose. Oh, wait a second here. Let's try.
Automatic teller machines, although most bank customers still pay regular visits to the customer. The in-home convenience of traditional person-to-person transactions thanks to the personal computer. Home PC.
Get over there! Get over there! Get over there! Yes!
California.
I lost.
97%.
Not banking hours. The Citibank on the PC allows me to call anytime, day or night, 24 hours a day from any location as long as I have
97%.
You still need to get cash to do every day-to-day business, but with auto tellers, you can do that on as well. So, except for e-banking,
Oh.
very rarely go to the bank during business hours.
Citibank on the PC is an account management system that can link different accounts, transfer funds, and automate bill payments. The software also comes with a dedicated news return. Citibank decided to give away the software and the service for free for a good reason. A teller transaction costs the bank over $3, while the same transaction online costs about 50 cents. For customer appeal, Citibank thinks that PC banking is irresistible.
When are we doing vocabulary, Sloopy?
Vocabulary? That might be a tough. That might be a tough sell for this crowd.
Me spell good.
Hooked on phonics worked for me. Hooked on phonics worked for me.
Well, before there was no way you could really be a broker. You needed somebody to do it for you. With PC, you can now go online and directly on the trade. Show us how to use eSchwab, online trading software from Schwab. Let's say I've done all my work. I've got my online banking going. I've done my homework with Windows on Wall Street. I've got my trading account going. I now want to actually do some trades. How do I do this?
First thing you need is eSchwab software. You can eSchwab software by simply having $5,000 in an eSchwab account, and the software is available in our branches or through our agents.
I open up an account, minimum 5,000. Let's say I've gotten past that now. Okay. I want to know how much money do I have around, right?
That's exactly right. And what you would do is click on the account balance screen and get your account balances. Account balances are provided daily as opposed to.
I never noticed before, but the Matrix demo here looks the same on composite or RGB.
I want to check and see what the last price was.
That's right. So what you would do is you would simply type in the symbol of the security you're interested in selling.
Is that Sox version?
Dial into Schwab and receive real-time.
Okay, so we would see what that, and I say, okay, that's.
Is that Sockmaster's version of the Matrix thing? There's been a few.
Yeah. Yeah.
Knowing him, he read the joystick voltages to detect whether you have an RGB monitor near you.
No, I'm saying I have them both hooked up right now, and they look identical. I got
Well,
one.
if I remember, green is one common color between the two, like the primary green, because that's the one that boots up the CoCo exactly, and white. That's another one. Those are the ones that directly translate exactly the same.
Yeah,
He's using white, black, and green, so actually that would make sense. He's using the three colors that would work either way.
I had yeah, I went through a lot of research on that when I was writing Color Fog on the palette. Anyway, I'll be right back. Yeah, I went through a lot of research on that when I was writing Color Fog.
I take it it can do other things since it's a transaction, track of what I've been doing.
Welcome, Marco.
Welcome.
You're gonna play, Mark, or are you just popping in to say hi?
Yeah, I'm gonna play something.
Oh, cool. ST38T9F.
Yep.
Asteroids.
Oh, Mark, thanks for covering for me last week. Is that the one by Happy Coding?
Yep. Happy coding.
Or Mark? Yeah, sorry, Mark's playing it.
I really
He was telling us about
second
that on
this game
his...
ever since it came out.
Yeah, he was showing us previews of it in the Migos channel there because he does live streams on there of actual coding.
Gotcha.
Except this one, I think he had Paris Surratt.
Yeah, he did this. He did the
Specky version.
ZX or Sinclair Specky version. Yeah. Now the cat's helping by rubbing on my hand. So I'm not paying enough attention to the cat. Yeah. So yeah, Paris Surratt did the Dragon and CoCo port.
Oh, that
Thank you,
sucks.
cat. You helped tremendously.
Well, it's winning the lottery. There's no more trips planned for me, so maybe I'll have to get our tech thing going.
Cool. I have a cat that's rubbing on my hands, going, "You need to pet me. You need to pet me."
It might be helping you like steer the ship too. I don't know.
No, it's the one I'm using to fire.
You should play the poker game and see if your cat will help you win.
See if she's any luck to me. Yeah. Thank you, cat.
Mine hasn't bothered coming in here yet.
See if she's any luck to me. Yeah. Thank you, cat. Can't use my hand to hit the spacebar to fire because there's a cat rubbing on it. Can't use my hand to hit the spacebar to fire because there's a cat rubbing on it. Thanks, cat.
Sure, anytime.
I guess I'm concerned about wasting fuel here, so thanks, cat.
There's no fuel in asteroids, is there?
Yeah, I don't think there is. But, you know, it's like when you have it does have the physics mechanics. You gotta, once you get going, it requires energy to stop. Yeah, I don't think there is. But, you know, it's like when you have it does have the physics mechanics. You gotta, once you get going, it requires energy to stop.
Oh, what?
Are you fluffing kidding me?
I guess if you got unlimited fuel, you could be fine with this game. Keep moving.
Yeah, basically it's the inertia. You just try not to run into an asteroid.
Well, because
or
it
an alien
wraps
ship
around.
or anything else.
Yeah, because it wraps around you. You got stuff coming at you from all angles.
Going down.
I saw this on the last Starfighter. Uh-oh, somebody is in the Matrix. Probably Alan. Well, Somebody's making
CompuPhone 2000 comes with intelligent Japanese software just by pressing and clicking on a phone number application. Swift and next step if that's what you want, and it provides complete telephone login functions and call annotation.
Are you kidding me? I should have went straight across.
And I think we once played video games for stress relief.
Cat, you're not helping. You make Star Castle for the color computer.
Yeah, we need one. I thought Stinger was kind of it, but it's not. Quite different gameplay.
I actually started penciling out a few years ago doing a Star Castle-like thing, but 3D. Basically have a sphere with shells. And then not only would you have the ring that you have to attack when you're attacking the outside, but you'd also could move around and you would have other panels so you could...
I'm assuming this is not for a retro machine.
It'd just be for the color computer.
Star Castle was one of my favorite games. And Scott said that his cat has messed up a lot of his games when going for a high score.
Yeah, and he's asking if the asteroids that Mark is playing, is that a transcode? From what I remember from Happy Coding talking about it when he was designing it for the Spectrum, no, it's not. Although he did try to make it, as close as he could.
Play correctly, yeah.
But I don't believe it was a transcode. In fact, I'm trying to think, is there any other 8-bit machines that have done transcodes? I know some 16-bits like Atari STs and Amigas have, but...
Oh yeah, they got enough power. You consider that CPU power versus the what they originally were done on. Yeah, the CoCo is really pushing the bottom end just because of 8/quasi 16-bit processor doing.
Yeah, I mean the one that Glenn's doing now, he's going to try to convert or transcode a Amiga game. So he's going to go from 16-bit to an 8-bit.
Yeah, that will be exciting.
He might require 6 through 9 actually pretty well, and I think he's going to do all the sound samples within 2 megs, so he doesn't have to worry about, changing the speed or anything. It'll just be raw dumps of data. But doing that, he should be able to do it.
Luckily, your own laser can't take you out.
Nope.
Didn't Glenn just release his game he's been working on?
He kicked the Robotron out.
Yeah, Robotron, that's right.
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
Yeah,
He's got to finish it though, because he didn't finish the sound samples.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw some post about it or something.
He was trying to find a bug in it on the graphics side of things, couldn't find it, he got frustrated, so he just quit and basically released it the way it was. And then he found out a month later that that bug he thought he was trying to fix is actually a bug in the original. So the arcade does the exact same thing. So now he says, maybe I should go back and just finish it, because he only did some of the sound samples, but not all of them. So
okay.
Gameplay's 100% there. It's the sound's not quite all there yet. But now he's busy doing Rick Dangerous. So
it's a fun game too.
Which one, Robotron or Rick Dangerous?
Robotron. I didn't know. I never liked it really. I never played it. It took 2 joysticks, and then I built my dual joystick controller, And it's amazing with that game.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I played. We've got the version that Glenn did there. That's the third version of Robotron I think that CoCo has. Because we had Robotac by the same guys who did Color Pete, and then we had Cyborg Wars by Bumblebee Software. They also did like Nova Pinball. And that one's actually close to the arcade. It's lower res. It's like an MC10 resolution, but it actually has the indestructible Hulks where you shoot them and they just bounce a bit.
Right.
Whereas Robotac kind of cheated and you could just destroy everything. Not quite sure why Dave did that.
Come on, damn you.
Not quite sure why Dave did that.
Yes, cat. You're getting attention now.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just about done.
Only because I just can't resist. Who doesn't like cats?
Nine cat.
Popcorn?
I'm trying to remember who did that. Was that 60? Karen?
Nine cat?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who made that. Because it was written on the Dragon, I think, before it got to the CoCo.
It has Mr. Dave written all over it.
No, this is way before Mr. Dave got into this stuff.
Really?
That's been out for years. Decades, actually.
I only just recently discovered it. That's semi-graphics?
Yep. Semi-graphics, is it 8? I think. 8 or 12. And it runs on a CoCo 1 or 2 or a Dragon 64, I should say. I think it needs 64K, but.
That's semi-graphics?
There's my cat. I just heard him meow.
I heard it meow too.
Nyan cat brought him out.
Yeah. Even though we can't hear it.
I heard it meow too.
Actually, Bob, is your archive of CoCo stuff pretty up to date?
As far as software goes?
Yeah, from the archive.
I mean, I don't know. I got the loaded SDC when I got my SDC. I got the preloaded card with the first one and no card with the second one, but whatever's on that.
You're playing on real CoCo 3 hardware?
Yeah.
Okay, the one I was going to get you to try. Actually, no, it should work. See if you can find Return of the Beast. It sometimes is called ROTB. It's a CoCo 1 and 2 game, but it's very impressive.
Okay. Yeah, and I have the I have a CoCo 2 with CoCo DV, and it's oh, happens to be right there on the screen. ROTB. Surely that's not it.
ROTB. Yep, that's it.
I mean,
You got to listen to the sound on this one, the music, especially at the beginning here. You got to listen to the sound on the music, especially at the beginning here.
looks pretty cool on composite.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's a CoCo 1/2/Dragon 32 game. Runs in 32K. Now, the final version, if Stuart ever finishes, it's going to take 64, but the music is actually kind of a software version of the SID chip with 3 voices at once. Other than that, it's basically a clone of Time Pilot 84 if you ever played that arcade game.
Right.
So 4 or 8-way scrolling, and I think 32 positions your ship can fire in. You get bonus points if you clear an entire, pattern of aliens of the same type.
Right. Yeah, that looks pretty fun, actually. That's weird. It was actually on the screen as you were telling me about it. It was on the list of program,
But for me, the draw on that one is the sound effects of the music, because it sounds like digitized voice. It's like it's not the standard music or Lyre type stuff we normally get.
Yeah, it's almost like a Nick quality.
I don't let that go to his head. And actually, Nick, the one weak Achilles heel he has actually is music, to be honest. Like for writing music, not the routines. But.
Yeah, right.
His son, I guess, is a musician, so I think he had him do some.
Yeah, he had a whole MP3 recorder. He was going to use the a special card Jim Brain was going to make to play MP3s in the background at a program control.
Nice.
And he was going to release a version of Gunstar with a full music track that changes for each level, and you'll have an intro song and a victory song if you win. And it never happened. There was problems with shipping, and he didn't receive it for a while. And then I don't know what happened after that, but basically it somehow got dropped. I do have an early test version he did with supporting the Orchestra 90, so that if you're shooting things and blowing them up on the left side of the screen, it comes out the left speaker. If you shoot and blow them up on the right, it comes out the right speaker. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think too many people have worked 90s, so.
I have one.
Yeah.
Well, then remind me, we'll have to bug Nick. Just say, can I release that? And if he says he can't find it, I have it, so I'll just put it up. I just want to make sure I got permission.
Okay, let's ask him.
Has he ever made any more progress with that MP3 player?
No, he was waiting for the hardware from Jim, and then I can't remember if it didn't work when he finally did get the hardware, because the first one was lost going to Australia, so he never got it. I think Jim had a second one, and then I think there was a problem with it or something, and they were trying to work that out, and then that's the last I kind of heard.
Just tell him that if he doesn't let you release it, that you'll do the review for the new Neutroid, and if he does let you release it, you'll have me do the new review for the new Neutroid.
I just wish he would work on the other game that a few of us know about that he's working on besides Neutroid, though he's obviously concentrating on Neutroid by far. Because the other one would be much more interesting. Now, it's not his favorite game, but hey, man, you got to go where the market is.
Yep.
He'll be buying VW Beetles if he goes with all this Neutroid stuff all the time. He needs to get to the Ferrari stuff again.
I would love a racing game.
I would love a nice 72 Super Beetle.
I'd rather have the Ferrari, because then you could sell and get as many Beetles as you want.
No, Ferraris are just a simple matter of shelling out the money. Beetles are hard to find.
When you got Ferrari money, they're not.
Yeah, I saw someone selling one here locally. They wanted $15,000 for it.
Add a couple zeros, you get a Ferrari.
Yeah, that's the only one that's been for sale in the last 2 years. The one before that was $5,000, and literally you'd be buying half the what's the name of that company? Down in Colorado. They make literally every single part of the VW Bug except for the VIN plate. So as long as you have a VIN plate and a title, you can make a Bug.
What?
So as long as you have a VIN plate and a title, you can make a Bug. I think it's like Rocky Mountain Motor Works.
That's funny. They have everything engineered, but the actual unique identifier.
That's because it's illegal. The plate itself is not that hard. It's just stamped aluminum.
That's funny. They have everything engineered, but the actual.
And if you
The thing is that
yeah,
just the thing is to make a vehicle, you have to have a certain amount of testing,
Yeah, it's if you make the VIN plate, then it'd be considered a
Testing,
new vehicle and it won't
schmesting.
pass homologation. Sort of like they used to make the Bugs up until the 90s in the somewhere in South America, and you couldn't import them and drive them on roads until they were 20 years old.
Right. Yeah, past safety testing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one more tour games of Qiks here, and then I'm gonna be done for the night.
Aye, me too.
Gotta get back to researching news stories. For God's sake.
Ah, sheep dip. Oh.
Hey, it's going through walls. What the hell?
Yeah, it's done that to me many times.
IDDK, no clipping?
Holy cow! 97%.
I got 92, which is pretty good for me.
Yeah, well, it was how it happened. I was like making the first box, and it went through my wall just as I was about to complete it. And it somehow got on the other side of the wall.
Oh, so sometimes going through the walls to your advantage.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened to me yet.
And it somehow got on the other side of the wall.
Oh, so sometimes going through the walls to your advantage. Hasn't happened to me yet.
I have, I think I've seen that behavior on the
Ah, for gosh sakes.
Looks like suicide again for me. Qiks.
Actually close to my score too, before I stupidly died.
Suicide again for me.
What the?
Well, wow.
Go down and around. He's stuck inside. Go down and left. There you go.
Oh, I didn't know what you meant there.
Yeah. 97%. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those things because then you can get really high scores.
Not when I do that, I don't.
No. That's what really sucks. If you're like one pixel off, it won't let you connect it.
Not a horrible game, but it needed some longer testing time, I think.
Yeah.
That's the right idea.
Yeah, just always keep in mind that horizontal is faster than vertical. That's why I build up vertical slowly and then do the horizontals fast. And try to trap him in a place where I can do a quick horizontal where he's stuck in a small spot.
You gonna be on the show for all these tips and tricks?
Oh no.
Oops, that was a demo.
Well, I plan on being on the show. Nice. Very nice.
Oh, for God's sake. Can't say I'm a big fan of this one. Mind you, I was never very good at Qiks in the arcade either. A friend of mine, Ted, was. That was his jam. Oh, for...
I guess Ken didn't recover his internet.
No, now that storm, he's probably got washed away, and they'll have to like get it reinstalled, and we'll talk to him for the rest of the summer.
Well, at least the storm should help with the fires, shouldn't it?
I don't think he's far enough north. That's where the fires actually are they?
I'm not 100% sure.
Like I know where I am, where we get the smoke sometimes, but the nearest fire is like 300-400 miles away, and then
Yeah, but thunderstorms are not exactly localized. So I'd venture to guess that it's the storm may extend that far.
Oh, for
One pixel offset. Ooh.
Evidently, there's quite a few in the United States also. Holy cow. There's evidently a wildfire in a green swamp. In a swamp in South Carolina.
Is that dry?
Is that North? No, it's North Carolina. I like how there's
And hey,
like,
Mr. Dave, I resemble that remark.
I like how there's like big, huge, what is it called? Smoke things over top of the North Atlantic Ocean, but there's no fires.
Ah! Fiddlesticks.
Wow, the smoke cloud covers all the way down to El Salvador.
You know, Curtis, you're right. That would have been a much better name for this game.
Fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks.
You make those nice little alcoves, and then he never goes in them.
Mm-hmm.
There he goes. There you go. All right, nice. You make those nice little alcoves, and then he never goes in them. There he goes. There you go. All right, nice.
Yeah, this will be my last game, I think. Is there a pause key, I wonder?
Not that I know of.
I'm beginning to have a mark problem. Cat wants undivided attention.
Oh, did you see that where it went right through the wall?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I was looking at the stupid cat.
Yeah, it went right through the wall.
Oh. Speech and sound pack. I didn't see that.
Oh, sure. Now you go over there, you stupid thing.
Huh?
Ooh, I broke 10,000. That's a record for me.
Mr. Dave says we need to play OS 9 games for Game On.
Yeah.
It literally takes 1 minute to set up OS 9 EOU on CoCo 3.
Yep, it's to copy the file over, mount it, and type DOS. It's not too hard.
Hmm. Mr. Dave, make a video of it and I'll consider it.
There is one. Ken's got one.
A video that shows how to do it in XROR, VCC, and on a real CoCo.
Real CoCo and VCC is almost the same. I don't know if it works in XOR because I think Karen made his hard drive driver IDE or something.
I didn't get a memory.
I don't know if it works in XOR because I think Karen made his hard drive driver IDE or something. There, that's my ending score. I broke 10,000 finally. There.
10,000 plus, huh?
13,065 to be specific.
There you go. Awesome.
Probably not anywhere competitive with the other guys, but
Huh.
by far my personal best.
All that matters.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless
Nick,
there's-
Nick was last week from what I saw. I didn't catch the whole show, but I caught a bit of it. I think he was suggesting some OS9 games too, because we had a few. I mean, Rescue and Fractalus is score-based, and Coronis, Gem Quest. Well, have we done Kime Guy? I can't remember, because you can play either version for that. Space Zap. Pac. The Pac-Man, Pac OS9. There's a ton of games you could try. Space Zap, Pac-Man, Pac OS9. There's a ton of games you could try. Oh wow, even Buck Owens is rage quitting this game. Yeah, Tasman's already kicked my butt, so good enough. Oh wow, even Buck Owens is rage quitting this game. Alright, so yeah, Tasman's already kicked my butt, so Hey, I'm gonna log off there, folks.
Very good. Yeah, I'll be doing the same here in a minute when I get home.
And I'll get back to getting the news stories because I know I'm gonna have a busy day with work tomorrow. Probably won't have much time to do it then, so I've been doing it tonight.
Thank you for joining
We'll see you
us.
Saturday.
Yeah,
We'll see you Saturday.
Yep.
All right. You're done.
We'll see you Saturday. See you Saturday.
Yep.
You're done.
Okay, I'm not sure that's right. E4. Okay, I'm not sure that's right. E4. The sound effects with the speech back are a little different. The sound effects with the speech back are a little different. It sounds like it's freaking out a little bit. sounds like it's freaking out a little bit.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna stick a fork in it.
It is 11 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, I know. Well, what my clock says. So, everyone, thank you for joining us on the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live. And if you're on Twitch, I think we're gonna go do a raid. Let's see here. What's a good one? Yeah, that one looks good. We are going to raid a fine gentleman, Captain Jax. He does a lot of other games, mostly Genesis and Super Nintendo, but he's a good guy. And let's see here if I can spell his name properly. But he's a good guy. BS. Let's see here if I can spell his name properly. How about we just do this? Yes, we're starting. Jeez, and crackers. Everyone left. I guess I can't raid because it's not enough people to raid. It's kind of pointless to raid with only 2 people. So I guess we will cancel. I guess I can't raid because
Summer. I was getting my going to Viking gear on.
yeah. But I still recommend other people watch him. Here, I'll put the
Summer. I was getting my
link in the Twitch chat. So, but thank you for joining us for another great game on section where we were playing Qiks and video poker. Join us Saturday when we will be going over the scores and seeing who scored high, who scored low, and giving tips and tricks for our high scores. And where we'll also be naming the new game for the next 2 weeks. So, CoCo on, people.
Cheers.